Hello, and welcome to Kimia Academy. Farid al-Din Attar was a major Persian poet and mystic writer from Nishapur, active in the late 1100s and early 1200s. His poetry explains the spiritual journey through vivid stories and symbols. He is best known for shaping Sufi literature and inspiring later masters, including Rumi. Attar lived during a turbulent era in Iran. Shifting dynasties, social instability, and, near the end of his life, the approach of the Mongol invasions. At the same time, Sufism was growing as a movement focused on inner purification and direct experience of God. Ideas central to Attar's work. Nishapur was a leading city of learning and trade in medieval Khorasan. It produced scholars, poets, and mystics, and it connected Iran to wider Islamic intellectual networks. Attar's writing reflects this rich environment, where religious thought, philosophy, and literature interacted with everyday human experience. Attar means perfumer or apothecary. Tradition presents him as someone who worked with medicines and served ordinary people before becoming fully devoted to spiritual life. This background matters. His poetry often shows deep sympathy for human pain and a strong interest in healing, especially the healing of the soul. In traditional accounts, Attar experiences a turning point that makes him leave worldly attachment and pursue inner transformation. Whether literal or symbolic, the story reflects his message. Spiritual progress requires a decisive break from ego, comfort, and status. For Attar, real knowledge is lived, not merely studied. Attar teaches that the greatest obstacle is the self, pride, fear, and desire. The seeker must move toward humility, love, and surrender. His poems present the path as demanding but meaningful. Pain can purify, and loss can open the heart. Love is not an emotion, it is a discipline. Attar's most famous poem is The Conference of the Birds, an allegory of the spiritual search. Birds gather to find their king, the Simorgh. Each bird represents a human excuse: fear, attachment, doubt, or pride. The story dramatizes why most people start the path but few continue. The birds must cross 7 spiritual valleys, often listed as quest, love, knowledge, detachment, unity, bewilderment, and annihilation. These stages describe how a seeker's identity is reshaped. The closer one comes to truth, the less the ego remains. The journey is inward, not geographic. At the end, only 30 birds arrive, and they realize the Simorgh is reflected in themselves. This is the central lesson. The divine reality they sought was not a distant object, but a transformed way of seeing. Self-knowledge, when purified from ego, becomes a path to recognizing deeper truth. Beyond the Conference of the Birds, Attar wrote influential texts such as Taz, Karatalolia, Memorial of the Saints, a collection of Sufi biographies and teachings. He also composed spiritual narratives and lyric poetry that use storytelling to deliver ethical lessons and practical guidance for inner change. Attar's writing is direct, dramatic, and filled with parables. He uses everyday images, travel, illness, trade, and love to convey mystical ideas. The goal is not decoration, it is transformation. His stories are meant to disturb complacency and push the audience toward honesty, courage, and spiritual seriousness. Later poets treated Attar as a foundational voice of Persian mysticism. Rumi explicitly praised him, and many themes central to Persian mystical poetry, divine love, egolos, and the inner journey, appear in strong form in Attar's work. In many ways, he helped standardize the map of the Sufi path. Tradition associates Attar's death with the Mongol destruction of Nishapur around 1221. Though details vary, what is certain is his enduring impact. His poems remain widely read because they address universal problems: fear, attachment, identity, and meaning. Attar's message is simple and demanding: become who you truly are. Thank you for listening. If you'd like to explore Iranian history, literature, and culture more deeply, we invite you to join Kimia Academy. Our goal is to make learning accessible, meaningful, and connected to the richness of Persian heritage. If you have any questions about this video or how to continue learning, we'd be happy to help. Thank you again.